What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to episode 2 of our Blerd Is The Word podcast. We are your host. I'm Kale Universe,
I'm Shazayana.
and I think we got a good one for y'all today. Well, first off, let me just say that we do plan to have episodes more often than like once every 7 months. Was the last time when did we record the last podcast?
It's been
Um,
like a month.
yeah, it's been a while, but no, we'll have episodes more frequently than that. I think we just got caught up in trying to
Life.
life, um trying to finish Love Is Blind, or like get or watch all of Love Is Blind before we could talk about it on the podcast. We also haven't really watched a lot of anime together recently. I don't know if you watch anime on your own, but I haven't.
No.
Yeah, like we haven't watched it a lot together. A lot of anime together, and I just haven't watched anime. I don't know. Like, I'm still in the anime mood.
hmm
It's
I just
just
haven't
right.
watched.
Right. It's like when we get to like actually sit down and watch TV, I just want to watch something that I don't have to like really pay too much
Mm.
attention to. Just like get into just like watch it and not have to like pay too much attention. Um
Agreed.
and I have to put too much brain power into it because low key reading subbed anime,
That's a
you know
lot.
me, my brain be fried, especially after work.
And then we
Um
got a almost 2-year-old who
I
needs
mean basically
constant attention. Yeah.
two in literally a week.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But yeah, he
Shout
he
out
needs constant attention.
shout out the kid though. Shout out anybody that has kids and they know what the struggle is, because
Mm.
yeah, my boy is a
We
lot.
tied.
They was not lying about terrible twos.
Yeah, apparently threes are worse though,
Oh really?
because they can talk and like actually express themselves. So
I mean, well, I mean, he has a basic um like phrasing and stuff.
yeah.
He was like I want and all that. Anyway, I don't want to talk too much. I mean, we could go on and on about the kid, but
hmm
no, let's get into the podcast for today. I think we have a good one. Um I went first last time. Do you want to go first this time?
Sure. So I'm gonna try to be quick because I don't want our intro to be super long, so we can just get into it. Um, right now I've been playing Sims like every now and then. I've been playing like other stuff like demos that I've seen on Steam, but I've just been playing Sims. I did play Undying. That was fun. I
Was that
played
that
it on my
zombie game
own. Yeah, I
or that like
streamed it
survival thing?
once. Yeah, because I love me some survival games. I'm a cozy gamer, but survival games, I love them. So I played that. I haven't played it since I streamed it though, which is crazy because I was really into it. But anyway, that's what I've been playing. Sims and some demos here and there, but yeah. And specifically Sims 4. I did download Sims 2 again. I'm gonna try that
Mm.
out. Again, I go through moods with Sims 2. Well, with all Sims, but yeah, I got Sims 4.
You got CC on Sims 2?
Well, I usually do, but since I haven't opened up the game, I just haven't felt the need to get any right now. Like, once I'm like, all right, let's play Sims 2, of course, I have to have CC. I can't play Sims without my mods and my CC. But yeah, that's what I'm playing. I'm watching. I don't know. I feel like I've been having a hard time trying to find something to watch, but I've been going back and forth on Peacock, YouTube, and Twitch, really. And I've been watching The Voice, The Masked Singer. I did get into the Real Housewives series. I watched all of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I was never interested in it, but I was like, I just need background noise. So I put it on, and then it got me. It got me. Um, and then the show The Traitors that I got Kale into. Uh,
Yeah.
it's so good. I watched the first season alone, and then I saw season 2 had two people that we're both familiar with. If you watch reality shows, you'll probably know Ekin-Su and Bergie from Love Is. I was about to say
Sound
Love
like
Is
me.
Island.
Sound
I know.
right. Sound like me. Love is Island. Love
Love
Island.
Love
UK.
Island.
Well, no, Bergie
Yeah.
was on USA, right?
Bergie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, those two people were on there, so I was like, oh, maybe Kale will be interested. So
Yeah.
we've been watching that whenever we decide to watch TV. Um, what I'm excited for, there's two specific things, and I guess the third's like a sure. The number one thing is Paralives finally announced early release.
Oh, nice.
Unfortunately, it's not until 2025,
Damn.
but we got a date, and I'm not mad at it because they were like a really small team. So just to get early access, even if it's a year away, I'm fine with it. At least we have some information about it because a lot of people were like, yeah, this shit's not coming out. I think I talked about it on the last episode,
Yeah.
but yeah, they finally gave us a date. Well, a year, and I'll take it. The second thing that I'm most excited about is Coral Island's roadmap that they put out. So you and I have been waiting for multiplayer
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
for a very long time, and we still don't know exactly when it's coming. But there's two updates on their roadmap. Well, there's one update before the multiplayer update, update 1.1, where they have new quest lines, a tour system. The mermaid people, you have more storyline and you can romance them and stuff like that. New outfits, decor. And then they're introducing two new animals, a buffalo and an ostrich, which is cool, I guess. I haven't really gotten too into the animals. Like, I got a cow and, well, I guess I got pretty far into it, but yeah. And then version update version 1.2. We'll have the full featured multiplayer. So once
Ah. Okay.
1.1 come out, we know that the next update's going to be multiplayer, which we're excited for.
Do how so how frequently do they do those updates? So like, do they have a date for when 1.1 is coming out?
Last time I checked, I didn't see one,
Mm.
and I'm not too sure how often um like
Ah.
they put out the updates.
I mean,
I'm
that's fine.
hoping I am hoping that we'll have multiplayer by summer. Like if they put out updates like every couple months, it's a possibility that we could have multiplayer
I
by
don't know.
summer.
I kind of feel like that might be a little bit of wishful thinking, just with like how long it's already taken them to and I know that their team isn't huge, but with just how long it's taken for them to implement the
Yeah,
multiplayer so far, it might be longer than a couple
might be a
months
minute.
for
That's fair.
1.2, which is perfectly fine. I'm always fine with waiting for like the best version of the game to come out. So like,
Mhm.
I don't want them to like jump
To
the
rush
gun,
it.
right, or rush and release the co-op, and it's like mad buggy and
Yeah,
trash, and then you got to wait for another update or a hot fix for them to,
I
to
agree.
fix whatever the issues are. So I'm perfectly fine with waiting, especially since it's an indie developer.
Yeah,
um but yeah, no, they can definitely take their time trying to make sure that they iron out all the kinks, because once that multiplayer drops, I will be on that again.
facts.
So yeah, I'm excited
Facts.
for that. I'm excited for that. Can't wait for that.
I am too. And then my last thing that I'm excited about, but it's like, okay, it's this other life simulation game that I think I talked about called Life by You. It was created by the person that created the original Sims.
Yeah,
I
you talked
think
about
that's
that.
correct. Yeah, so that's has a release date of June 4th of this year. So I've like the little bit of gameplay I've seen, it's like it looks okay. Like I'm not sold on the graphics quite yet. Like they're not bad. It's just I don't know if it'll be like the type of graphics I will be into.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see how that one goes. And that's it for me. I mean, there's like a bunch of games in my Steam like wish list that's like not available yet. It's like coming soon.
Yeah.
Like quite a few on there, but I won't get into those because I haven't like looked too much into all of them to be able to really speak about them.
Did you have any I mean, I have a list here, but did you have any like tech or like gaming or anime news that you found interesting since the last podcast?
Not really. I don't follow tech as much unless it's like something, I don't know. I follow like I guess some streaming tech in a sense. I also have been like really sparingly going on social media. So if there
True.
is like new things announced, I haven't really been paying attention. I need to get back on checking Twitter because that's where I follow a lot of like tech pages, and I think that I should probably pay more attention to those.
Yeah,
Um, and then anime, yeah, we haven't really been watching it, so I don't know. And then I haven't really seen any anime news that I'm like hyped about. So no, that's it for me. I've really been in quite the bubble recently. I've been hyper focused on Sims.
that's fair. Oh, also, I don't know if I showed my tats in the last one. Well, obviously, if you just listening to the podcast, you can't see my tats, but I have a Phantom Troops fighter and I got an Akatsuki Cloud tattooed on me left forearm. And then
See?
she got the Akatsuki Cloud on her. What's that, right wrist?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we anime nerds through and through, but I don't. Well, I mean, I do have a couple things on my list, but I feel like the news, some of the news that I have on here is a little outdated because I put it on here when we were talking about recording a podcast like a couple weeks ago.
Hmm.
So a little bit of it is outdated. So I'll just start with what I'm watching since that's probably the shortest list. Nothing. Basically, I'm not. Yeah, I'm really not watching anything. I know last time I mentioned that I was watching Drake and Josh. I'm still watching that. I think I'm almost done though. How many seasons of Drake and Josh is there? Like four? Like I mean, like five or six. I
No
think I'm on
clue.
like yeah. I think I'm on like season four. So I'm basically almost done. Just rewatching that. That's one of my comfort shows. Um, and a show that I'll just like go back to periodically, even though Drake's a weirdo. But we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah, no.
No, we're not getting into that. And then the Traders. The Traders is a really good show. You didn't even really explain it. You just said
Yeah,
we
I
were watching it,
did.
which is fine.
Because I
The
figured you were gonna talk about because that's something that you were watching.
Yeah,
So
I mean that's the only thing. That oh well, Love Is Blind, but we'll get into that
later.
mess.
Yeah.
God damn, that show was fucking oh man. But yeah, no, so the Traders is so basically they have a group of like celebrity, well, this season. I know you said they were regular people on the last season.
Mhm.
On this season there's like a group of celebrities and like reality TV stars, whatever you want to call them. And they are all at this like mansion, and then basically it's like in real life, it's like IRL Among Us. So
Pretty
basically
much.
there's three imposters, and then like every night they kill or murder a member of the staff, I get, or not staff, like
The
the cast. Yeah, the
faithfuls.
faithfuls. Yeah, they're called faithfuls. The
You know
people
what
that
it's
aren't
like?
imposters.
Now that I'm thinking about it, because people die at night. It's
It's kind of
like
like
Town
Town
of
of
Salem.
Salem. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, it really is. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what? Yeah, yeah, it's more like Town of Salem. Well, it's like Town of Salem mixed with imposter. I mean, it's a social deception game.
Yeah.
So basically, the imposters or the what the hell are they called? Traitors. Duh. What the
Traders.
fuck?
I was trying to think about it too. I was like, what are they? It's
What the
literally
hell?
called the
Yeah.
traders.
So basically, the traitors are trying to eliminate all the faithfuls. The faithfuls are the people that are not trying to deceive anyone. Um, so yeah, they're trying to eliminate all the faithfuls and take the jackpot home for themselves. And the jackpot is like $200,000 or something like that. Which
250.
250, which them celebrities really don't need. Like, give
Right.
me the
Like Michael
250.
Jordan's son. Why is he?
Yeah, bro.
Why?
Why is Marcus Jordan? Bro, his father's a billionaire. Why is he on that damn
You don't
show?
need $250,000.
Two. That's like
That's
that's
why
like
I liked. That's why I liked that they had regular people the first season. It kind of sucks that they have just
all these fucking
celebrities.
celebrities on there. Granted,
Yeah.
now if you gonna take the money and donate it, that's one thing.
Yeah. I
But
agree.
Marcus Jordan don't need $250,000. That's like 2 cents to that dude. Like he
Right.
don't need that. He don't need
Like
that
I
shit.
get money is money, so of course no one's going to turn it down. But like,
I mean, yeah, but
come on. You're
Yeah, you really
Michael
don't need it.
Jordan's son. Come on.
That's literally like some greedy shit. Like,
Yeah.
and and the thing, like these celebrities, like they actually like try hard, and like they really sweating and like trying to win this
It
damn money.
kinda it makes them more human in a sense, though.
I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, I can see that. I just,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know how I feel about them trying to win this little ass
Maybe they're not
jackpot
as
when I
rich
can.
as we think they are.
They rich enough.
Nah, yeah.
They they
They literally only have them on there for views.
yeah, I agree. Especially with like some of the reality, because they know people watch reality TV, so they definitely gonna have the
Mhm.
reality stars on there like fucking Ekansu. I can't stand her
Like
ass. I'm
CT,
glad.
that's my favorite
Oh
person on
yeah,
the.
I don't. I mean, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
You,
Like
what
I
show
said,
was he
I've
on?
grown up watching him. So I think he started on the Real World, and then Real World people were on the challenge, and he's a beast at the challenge.
I don't
But
even know
yeah,
what the challenge is. So,
it's so good.
so yeah, that's basically what I'm watching. I'm not watching much. What I do want to watch. Okay, this is on the watch list. Um, so I want to finish Doctor Stone. Doctor
Absolutely.
Stone is phenomenal. We got to the part where they made the cell phone right, and then he
Yeah.
met back up with damn, I can't remember,
Damn, what's their name?
with the two people that they revived first. Or no, he revived the girl third,
Yeah.
or after the big monkey dude that's trying to kill the old people. I can't remember. I'm terrible with names right now, but just met back up with them, and they are trying to convince people in the big monkey dude's camp to like side with them. So that's where we got to in Doctor Stone. We also need to finish watching Solo Leveling,
Oh yeah,
because
definitely.
yeah, that's we should have a couple episodes of that actually.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I think we do.
But you looking up the names?
Yeah, because it was gonna bother me.
I
It's
know
Taiju,
Senku Taiju
Taiju.
is the doof, the big, the
Yeah,
strong nice guy.
who
Okay.
just let people beat the shit out of him.
And, right, without whatever. He
Yeah,
ate that dude's punches though.
facts. And then user. I don't know how to pronounce her name. User Riha, Ogawa.
That's
I
close enough.
Yeah.
Um and then what is on both of our watch lists, which I heard was good, and we haven't started watching it yet. But Ninja Kamui, and I think that's on, I know it's on Adult Swim. But basically, let me see if I can find a synopsis. He's a former ninja. Um, he like escaped his clan, and then like a group of ninjas like kill his wife and his son. So now he's trying to like he's out to get revenge. And my coworker said her and her boyfriend started watching it, and it's really good. So I I wanna watch it.
Yeah.
Um, also, you know what? I wanna finish watching Baki too.
Oh yeah, I'm
Well,
mad that they changed the style of that.
yeah, I mean, I think the newer, so we're trying to watch it in like order, but
Yeah.
I think the newer Baki is better than what we watched after that like 1 hour special. Um,
Okay.
I don't know for 100% certainty, but I'm just assuming based off of like clips that I've seen on like TikTok and shit.
Okay.
Real briefly, I feel like we all over the place today, so I'm gonna try to make it quick. Real brief.
Alright.
Did you say that they might be shutting down TikTok?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Come on now,
That's ridiculous.
it's so
Of all the
dumb.
things that they could be solving in the world,
There's
they're worried about
so
TikTok.
right. There's so much shit that's wrong in this country, and they worried about the fucking video
TikTok.
app where you post dances to silly fucking songs. Like, can we be
Right.
serious? Like, cost of living is fucking ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Anyway, I just wanted to bring that up real quickly. I guess that's some news.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my watch list. Ninja Kamui. I think we're definitely going to start Ninja Kamui um before the next podcast. I don't know when we're gonna record the next podcast, but I'm putting it out there that we're gonna start Ninja Kamui
Mhm.
before we do the next podcast because I think I think that's gonna be a good
Okay.
show to watch. I think it's gonna be a good show to talk about as well.
Mhm.
And then the Eminence and Shadow is still on my list. I have not started that. I am gonna start that before the next podcast as well. Because I want to talk about both of those. So right now I'm playing I mean, it slowed down a little bit recently, but I'm playing a shit ton of Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. A shit ton. Oh, also we're recording this on March 14th, the day that 1.1 came out. I don't know why so many points. Um with the new boss Lucilius. Um that boss difficult as hell. Like I just streamed it for like an hour. Well, first of all, the matchmaking I think is bugged. I don't know. I saw something on Reddit that said
That
the
was
matchmaking is
ridiculous.
broken. Yeah, like you just came out with the update and the matchmaking is it whatever. But I was only able to fight it like 3 times. But I got absolutely eviscerated all 3 times. Um, Grand Blue Fantasy is kind of from my folks that aren't aware. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink is kind of similar to Monster Hunter. So like instead of specific weapons, there's like characters that you use, but you can get weapons for those characters, and um you level up the characters, and then like the best weapon in the game currently is like a terminus weapon. um and you gotta defeat a certain boss hella times unless you get lucky to get the specific terminus weapon for the specific character that you want to use. um yeah, it took me forever to get Zeta's terminus weapon.
It did.
As many times as I was like, please let me get. I don't even know if it's. It looks like gay bulge, so I just been calling it gay bulge. But the amount of times I'm just like, yo, please give me gay bulge is crazy. In the last like 2 months. But yeah, I've been playing a ton of that. Let's see, I have 90 hours on the game. Um,
Man.
I'm not gonna say I'm getting bored of the game, but you know me.
Yeah.
Anytime I'm on a game for like anywhere between like 30 minutes to like 4 months, it's over. It's over with. Um, that's real. Oh, I'm playing Honkai Star Rail a little bit more recently, since Sparkle came out. Um, I've been farming for actually my stream before today was literally just me farming a good relic set for Sparkle, but literally 2 whole hours of farming and I didn't get. Well, no, yeah, no, actually, no. 2 hours of farming, I didn't get shit. So
Damn.
that's discouraging. But I'm gonna keep playing because
Yeah.
once I'm hooked on that game, I'm like hooked. So I've been playing like every day, trying to get um good relics. Palworld, I fell off on that a little bit. I put Palworld on here a couple weeks ago when I was still playing it, but like
Mm-hmm.
before there was a recent update, but before there was an update, every time I loaded my world in,
Oh yeah.
you remember,
Yeah.
every time I loaded my world in, the fucking game would crash literally every single time. And like if I was persistent enough, why the hell did I say it like that? Persistent enough, um, I would keep reloading the game, and um, it would keep crashing, keep reloading, keep crashing, and then eventually it would like load, and I could get in and actually play the game. So that turned me off a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know if the issue is fixed because I haven't really played since then. But that was an Xbox or PC Game Pass issue. We also have it on Steam, but I haven't really played it on Steam because my main save is on PC Game Pass. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, but yeah, so I haven't really been playing that. We were when I put it on here. We were playing that Escape Academy game.
Oh yeah. Ah,
Yeah,
that game was fun.
the game was fun. We should play that again.
I agree.
Um, it's basically just an escape room. You're like you go to a school and the curriculum is escaping rooms.
Pretty
basically,
much.
basically. There's a story, but if I'm being
I
completely
don't know what
honest
the
with you,
story
I
is.
have no clue what the fucking story is. Um, and then a little bit of Helldivers 2. Don't get me wrong, Helldivers 2 is a great game, and I definitely think at the end of the year it'll be a contender for Game of the Year at the Game Awards. But it's just one of them games where I knew after playing it the second time that I wasn't going to be playing it a lot. I'm gonna check right now. Actually, I think I don't have a lot of. Yeah, I got 4 hours in the game,
Damn.
which is great because it's fun. It's just
Hmm.
I just knew it was going to be a game that wasn't going to hold my interest for very long, which isn't saying much because
Nothing does.
I have the fucking attention span of a fucking piece of lint. So
What?
um I don't know. So my attention, like, I don't be hyper focused at all. Okay, moving on. Oh, I also been playing a little bit of MLB The Show. But I'm gonna talk about that more in the news. And feel free to chime in. I know I'm talking a lot, but
Yeah, very good.
so new or what I'm games I'm excited for real quick. Weather and Waves. It was leaked that the game is coming out. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, my bad. Two games that I'm excited for. And I think they were both. Hold on, let me check my phone. I think they were both leaked to come out on the same day. Well, one was confirmed, and then the other, and then Weather and Waves was leaked. But I think on May 28th, Weather and Waves. Oh, okay. So May 28th, Multiverses is coming out. I was huge into
Mhm.
Multiverses back in, like, what was that, 2022, for like four
Yeah.
months. Um, but I think if they fix the servers and they fix the hitboxes on Multiverses, that would be a great game. Um, because it was fun. It was fun. Number one Steven Universe main in North America, by the way. And
I
then
forgot about that.
and then I have a compilation on YouTube still. The
Mhm.
of Multiverses, me putting in work with Steven Universe, and then on the 30th, it's leaked. And I don't know if I want to talk too much about leaks on the podcast because people, I don't know how people feel about leaks. Some people just like to be surprised, but
Mm.
Weather and Waves was leaked to be releasing on May 30th. But again, there's no confirmation. But the person that leaked it is a reliable leaker. That's all I'm gonna say. So,
Interesting.
so yeah. So Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash. I talked about this a little bit on stream. Oh, also, we both stream. I don't know if we mentioned that in the first
Mm.
episode.
I have no clue, actually, if we did.
We both stream. Um, and I need to put our links in the description of the podcast. But yeah, we both stream.
And
Um,
if you're watching on YouTube, you can just look at our usernames under the camera. Search that on Twitch.
yeah.
The exact same thing. And
Honestly,
then for Kale on Kick also.
yeah, yeah. Kick is it is what it is. But I don't know. I was kind of thinking about not streaming on Kick anymore. Just focus on Twitch. But I don't know. We'll
Mm.
see. It's not. I'm not really putting much effort. I'm just kind of
Yeah.
going live at the same time. But
Wait,
oh
your real quick, your camera keeps like focusing and unfocusing.
yeah. I don't. I guess I'm moving
Okay.
too much.
I just wanted to let you know, just in case you didn't notice. But all right. I think that
Yeah.
was at the
I don't know.
30-minute mark. I'm gonna write that down so we know to edit it out.
Do you want to edit it out? I mean, it's going to keep doing it.
Okay.
It's been doing. I feel like it's been doing it this whole time. Nothing I can really do about it. But so, I was gonna say also, if you're watching on YouTube, the links will be in the description. Both are our link trees. So, but so remember, you might not remember because it was a while ago, and I talked about this on stream a little bit. What day was that? Thursday, Tuesday? What's today? Tuesday.
Thursday.
So I talked about it on Tuesday. So remember a while ago when you sent me it was like a tweet or something like that with that Jujutsu Kaisen video game that was about to come out?
I think so.
And I immediately was like, yeah, I seen that. I'm not interested because it was an arena fighter.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I remember.
yeah. So,
Your
so
opinion changed.
absolutely not. No,
Oh,
hell no, absolutely not. So apparently the game is dead already, and
oh,
it came out
damn.
like 2 months ago,
Didn't even
and it's
know it
dead
came
already.
out.
Yeah, right, exactly. I can
Yikes.
pull it up on Steam charts right now, and obviously Steam charts doesn't account for like console,
Mhm.
but uh when I looked it up like a couple months. Oh, I'm looking at it right now. There's 59 people on that game on Steam right now.
Damn.
So the game is dead. Now, I wonder why. Me personally, okay. Oh, also I saw something that said it set the record for the most refunds in like less than a week. I don't know if it was legit, but it was like 100,000 refunds or some shit like that.
That's sad.
I don't know if it was legit.
Especially considering how popular the anime
Right.
is.
Um, but this is my thing with anime video games and the genre of video games that they choose. We are I'm not gonna speak for everybody. Me personally am so tired of arena fighters. There's so many arena fighters for the
Yeah.
most popular shonen games. Um and I just feel like if you do like a well, everyone doesn't like gacha, but if you do a gacha style um RPG or anime game like Genshin,
Mhm.
or if you do just like a MMORPG, I feel like you could make just as much, if not more, money on those games as you are trying to make on these arena fighters. Now, granted, I get it.
I agree.
I get that the whole point of shonen is like the combat. I get that.
But there's so many of them like that.
There's
Whereas if
so
you
many.
make it an RPG, you can make it your own. And like I get that there's so many RPG games, but it's based off of the anime that people like. So it's going to be different than other RPG games.
The
Whereas the arena fighters are literally all the same. There's nothing different except the characters are different.
the characters and of course the moves and like the different, but like,
And barely different.
but like just to put it into perspective or not perspective, but like give an example. Um, and I'm also throw some shade at the same time. But do you know how much money and like time I was sinking to a Naruto MMORPG where you can create your character, you can choose what village you hail from.
Mm,
So like
that would be cool.
if you wanna be from the leaf, if you wanna be from the cloud, if you wanna be from the sand, and you could like choose your jutsu.
That would be
You know
cool
how
as
much
hell.
you know how much
You know how many
time
people would love
you know how
that
many
shit?
bruh. And then so basically I don't know if you're familiar, but Shinobi Strikers. So Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Strikers. Basically that game, but like good. So
Yeah.
that game has like these like structured missions that you can go on. And they take like a couple minutes to do. Their ass. Like that game is so trash. The game is so, and I'm mad. I got it on sale for $5, and I'm mad that I can't get my $5 back. Like that's how fucking garbage that game is.
That's
It
unfortunate.
also has like PvP, so like, you can like choose different characters and do PvP, and then like the jutsu, they have like different jutsus on it, but I just it's not like a like an actual RPG. Like I think you can do the missions and you get rewards and stuff, but it's not like a like the type of
Mm,
RPG that I'm thinking of.
yeah.
What I'm thinking of is like I don't know if you're familiar with New World or like Genshin.
Hmm.
You're like out in the world. Yeah, you
Yeah.
fight like world bosses. You can create a character. You can do all kinds of different jutsus, things like that. Um,
I think
No,
it's time to get into game development.
honestly, yeah, because if I can get into game development and I can personally get the rights to do an anime
Yeah.
video game, I promise you I'm not doing a fucking arena fighter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do me an
They're so
RPG.
played out, man.
I don't know. I'm not, and I don't even want to rag on like fighting games because
I don't like them.
I do enjoy the occasional fighting game, but I just feel like anime video games have so much more potential
So
than
much more.
than what they than what they given us in these arena fighters. And that case in point, fucking Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash died in like a week. And I don't know
Yeah.
if that's because of gameplay or like people, got tired of like the same old arena fighter. Me
Yeah.
personally, I knew I wasn't gonna like it, so I didn't buy it. Same reason why I didn't buy the Demon Slayer arena fighter. Same
Hmm.
reason why I didn't buy the My Hero Academia arena fighter. I don't like arena fighters, and I'm
Yeah.
tired of that being the only kind of um anime game that we get.
It's
It's sickening.
either a fight like the arena fighter. I was about to say there's two types or two directions that an anime game can go. It's either the arena fighter like you were talking about, or it's some like super pervy type of thing. Like those dating
Yeah,
games.
like those. Yeah, I was gonna say those dating sim games. Those
Yeah.
games a little cringe. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
like I mean, I don't think there's an anime, but like Honey Pop or Honey Pop,
Oh
however you
yeah,
say
I
it.
watched a Markiplier play
I
that.
think
That
we
show
wa-
was
I think we
hilarious.
watched Dashy play it too, didn't we?
I think so.
Yeah. So yeah, no,
Like
that
really?
game was fucking insane.
That was wild.
It is. But yeah, basically, if any game devs are listening, I know they probably not. Please
You
give
never
me
know.
true. Please give me a fucking MMORPG anime video game that I
Yes,
can
please.
sink hours into. That I can create a custom character. I can make or give myself powers from that anime. Um, I don't even care if it's live service. It can be live service. It can be a full release game. I don't care. I just want a different kind of game, a different
Yeah.
kind of anime game than an arena fighter. Oh, also, um, what's another arena fighter that people didn't like? Um, Jump Force. I don't think people like Jump Force. I mean, I could be wrong, but yeah, Jump Force is the one with a whole bunch of different anime characters in
I
it.
don't think I'd have seen anything about that.
I was kind of hyped for Jump Force, and then I saw that it was arena, and I never bought it. I played the demo, and then I saw it was
Yeah.
arena fighter. This was years ago. This was years ago.
Oh, I see.
On
2019.
Yeah, um, I played the demo. I was like, oh, it's arena fighter, and then I completely lost interest. So
I feel like
even if it's an arcade fighter, I would low key prefer an arcade fighter over an arena fighter, but I prefer not a fighter for
yeah.
my anime games because
Like they
you
gotta
can still
switch it up,
they
man.
do you can still fight in an RPG
Yeah.
and it's not linear. Like you can do different shit, you can do different combos, but whatever. It is
Hmm.
what it is. Um, Anime awards already happened. I was gonna bring that
Crazy
up
how
as news.
that one like what Jujutsu Kaisen didn't that win
Anime of the year.
anime of the year? So
Yeah,
you would think
you would
that like
think.
the hype behind that, if their game was actually good and
Yeah,
it wasn't an arena fighter, just them winning anime of the year, their sales would have skyrocketed
yeah,
if it
you would
wasn't
think.
an arena fighter.
I don't know, and then maybe people do like arena fighters. I don't know. I might just be a little biased, but I don't know. I just feel like the anime community deserves better because I'm so sick
Yeah,
of fucking arena fighters.
right.
Um, but yeah, so the anime awards already happened, so I'm not gonna bring that up because we already know that it already happened.
I
Stardew
mean,
Valley
oh yeah,
1.6
that's
update
exciting.
comes out in 5 days. That's exciting. I don't know the full extent of what's being added to 1.6, but I did read that it'll make it easier for modders to mod the game.
Oh, I
Um,
didn't even know that. That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. So that is a good addition because we love our Stardew Valley mods.
Absolutely.
So
I can't play
Yeah.
without it if
Yeah.
I'm being
I literally,
100%
literally
honest,
can't. Literally can't.
and I don't want to.
Me neither. Every time we play with somebody who doesn't have mods and we gotta take our mods off, I'm just like, okay, why
Ugh,
did we do this to ourselves? I never
it's
want to
like
play
the
with you ever again.
struggle,
Right.
right?
um, Pokemon Legends ZA is coming out next year. You know me, huge Pokemon fan, which I'm surprised I don't have a Pokemon tattoo yet. I'm surprised my first tattoo was my first anime tattoo was Hunter x Hunter
Hunter, Hunter,
instead of
yeah,
Pokemon because you know me, I'm a
Gengar.
huge Pokemon. Yeah, Gengar, Dragonite, Houndoom. Um, MLB The Show 24. I thought it was coming out tomorrow. It's actually coming out on the same day that Stardew Valley 1.6 comes out on the 19th. Um, Somehow we gonna have to work it out so we can play both on the same day. Because I definitely wanna try out both. But MLB The Show 24 added a feature where you can make a woman and have her go through the same process and try to get her to Major League Baseball. So I will be making a series on that as Princess Peach. We're gonna try to get Princess Peach to the majors. I don't know what position I'm gonna have her play. Her play style is definitely going to be power. I'm gonna have her be a power hitter because we will be hitting nukes. Um, but yeah, that's coming out on the 19th. And then also I saw this today. Um, there is a Dungeons and Dragons video game coming out. Um,
Oh,
and it's by the same people that made Disney Dreamlight Valley. Is that the name of the game?
say no more. Yeah.
Yeah, Disney Dreamlight Valley. Um, I There's not a lot of information on it based off of what I saw. Um, yeah, it's not due out. This is what I'm looking at now. I'm on IGN. It says it's not due out until 2026. So,
Damn.
just to have that on my radar though, because I'm very interested in learning how to, or we both are very interested in learning how to play Dungeons and Dragons. So,
Yeah.
um, I think that game, especially if it's co-op, I think
Oh,
that's gonna be, I
absolutely.
think it's gonna be a fun game to play. But yeah, that's my long-winded news and all that jazz. So now we're gonna transition into we wanted to do, I don't even know if you want to call it a segment, but we can do it really quickly, honestly, so we can talk about um Love Is Blind. So we aren't talking about
Mhm.
that for too long, and then we can, not be recording for 3 hours because
Yeah.
apparently I got a lot to say today. But so we're gonna transition to I guess a segment where we talk about our personal. I know it's a little early. It's we're only 3 months into the year, but we're gonna talk about our personal um games that we to us think is game of the year. Um, I have three, and I'm gonna put them in order of what I like most, what I like least. And it
Okay.
doesn't have to be games that came out this year, like I mentioned right before we started recording. It doesn't have to be games that came out this year. It just be games that you like are really liking and like really playing a lot and putting a lot of time and a lot of your free time and effort into. Um, so for number three, and I know I said I didn't play. Oh, did you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
You go ahead.
Okay. So for number three, and I know I said I didn't play this game a lot. But I can really recognize that this game is really well made. I don't think it's a AAA gaming studio. I'm not sure that they're indie though. I think they might be a pretty sizable studio that made the game, but you can definitely tell that they took their time with the game and like um really tried their best to perfect it before they let it release. But Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2 is definitely on my list. Um,
I was
although,
not expecting you to say that for
yeah,
some reason.
I know. Although I haven't played a shit ton of it, I can recognize when a game is really well made and really fun. Um, is just very dynamic. Like, uh, it's not roguelike. Extraction. So basically, you go into the world, you do a bunch of missions, and then you you get on the ship. It's kind of like Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Did we play a lot of
Mm,
that? I don't think we played a lot of that.
Not really. I play a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, I can recognize when a game is a really good game, and Helldivers 2 is definitely a really good game, even though I haven't played a lot of it. I did like it for the couple hours that I did play it. And it's real fun. I think it would be fun with, is it 4 people you can play with? So yeah, yeah, that's definitely up there. Number two, I'm gonna have to give it the Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Um, I was looking for a game. This my hair is touching my forehead and it's itching my scalp. Um, I was looking for a game that was super grindy, but also super fun at the same time. And Grand Blue Fantasy definitely hit the mark on that. Um, the missions that you do to get your upgrade materials, um, depending on which fight you do, is not too challenging, but it's also like not too easy. There's people online that are like hacking. I don't know if hacking is the right term, but they're like putting like stuff into the game that makes it easier. I haven't run into that, so I'm still having like a pretty good time,
Mm.
fighting all the different bosses. So um, yeah, the game is super grindy, but it's fun at the same time. And you can also AFK grind if you don't have a lot of free time. You can just have your AI teammates fight the boss. You can do up to 10 10 quests in a row before you gotta manually select, yes, I want to keep doing this quest. So yeah, game is pretty fun. Game is grindy as hell though, but I feel like it's worth it because the spike from when you don't have like the best weapon to when you do have the best weapon and it's like fully upgraded or like fully ascended, you it's definitely noticeable. um I think as soon as I got my terminus weapon for Zeta, I started getting a lot more MVPs, for the quests that we do at the quest counter, the proud quest and stuff. I mean, not just proud quest, but um so yeah, so Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, that's definitely my number two. Um it's definitely super grindy, but I feel like is worth it. And yeah, I probably keep playing it. Even though I felt I stopped playing it as much as I was, I still think that I'm gonna keep playing it for at least a couple more months. Especially because they're about to add 2 new characters next month.
Mhm.
So just like trying to grind for those characters, get their best weapons and all that. That's gonna be fun to do. And then my number one, of course, I'm pretty sure you can guess it.
No. Star Rail.
No. Wow, I can't believe you didn't guess Power World. Power
See,
World.
I thought Palworld was going to be your third one. That's why I was surprised by Helldiver. So I figured maybe Palworld wasn't on your list. I don't
Hello.
know. I didn't think it would be your number one because you haven't been playing that much.
Yeah, no, I definitely haven't. Like I said, the whole crash bug was turning me off. But
Yeah.
no, I've been waiting for Power World to come out for like almost 3 full years,
Mm-hmm.
and it's definitely a really fun game. And it for me personally, whoops, for me personally, it delivered. Like it gave me exactly what I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Um, on it, I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't know what the hell. Like I don't know what I expected. I thought it was gonna be more like Pokemon, which it honestly really isn't.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, no, it definitely delivered. Excuse me. It definitely delivered a fun experience. It took the world by storm. Literally, it um it had the second most active players on Steam, like all time, all at once. It had like, I think it peaked at like 2.1 million people playing on Steam at once, and that's just on Steam. Like that didn't take PC game or PC and Xbox Game Pass
Yeah.
into consideration. So
Yeah.
so yeah, no, Power World is a super fun like survival craft game that I didn't know I needed. Like I knew I wanted to play, and I knew I was gonna be excited to play, but I didn't know that it was gonna have me in such or as much of a chokehold as it had me in for um that month until that crash bug started happening. I'm
Yeah.
definitely going to get back into it because I do want to do more with the breeding. I do want to get a Jetra going, and it's a mount. I do want to get that and breed like the best, like the fastest possible Jetra going in in the fucking game. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to it. It's just a matter of when. Um,
Yeah.
I think I'm like really in the sports games right now, even though I didn't name them all. But I'm like really in the sports games right now. So I definitely think once MLB The Show 24 comes out on the 19th, um, Grand Blue and palworld might take a back seat, but that's not to like diminish how much fun that I had with those games. Those games are they literally had me in the chokehold. Like I think combined like 170 hours on both of those games, which
Dang.
is a lot for me
Yeah.
because I games don't last long in my catalog. So, but yeah, that's my top three so
Meanwhile, I'm
far.
sitting here with like 29, 30,000 hours played on Sims
I
4.
know, but a lot of them hours you just be having the game open.
That's true.
But I mean, you still got hella fucking hours on Sims. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, you can. It's floor is yours. I think I'm. Those are my games that are my personal games of the year so far.
Um, well, I'm gonna do two, but one of which I haven't even played. I'm just gonna name this one because
Bad.
of how many people were streaming it and like how popular it got in such a short period of time. But I'm gonna start with palworld. I agree with that one because that was like a really big game when it came out. And yeah, I feel like I don't really need to get into that because you literally just said it.
Yeah,
And then the other one was, and it's weird, but Supermarket Simulator. Like, that shit just blew up out of nowhere.
I have seen some gameplay of that.
Like, that's the only reason I'm naming that one is like I've seen like a couple minutes. I really haven't seen much gameplay on it, but a lot of the people I watch on Twitch and YouTube have been playing it nonstop, and I'm like, why is this so popular? But I don't know. Maybe if I watched more gameplay, I would understand, or maybe if I played it, I would understand. I don't know. But yeah, Supermarket Simulator, I think, would be a good contender because of how quickly it picked up popularity. And it's not even a new game. I think it's just the like version 1 point something came out.
Mm.
And people just went crazy for it.
It's interesting that you put a game that you haven't played on your number one. What
Yeah. That's
is
because
it?
I've literally only been playing Sims.
Well, Sims
Like
can.
like I said, like and I wouldn't even give that game of the year because that game pisses me off with how many updates they be putting out that be breaking my mods. So Sims don't deserve to be game of the
Oh,
year.
oh, okay. Well, you could have did like Played Up or something.
That's true. I think Played Up's my comfort game.
Yeah, it's just so you can just like sit back and relax and
Yeah,
just play some damn Played Up.
right. Exactly. I should have made that my number one.
I mean, it's not too late,
Yeah, that might actually be my number one.
which is fair and reasonable.
Yeah,
I love Played Up actually.
it's so fun.
We haven't played in like a couple weeks. We gotta play.
That's because last time we tried to play it, my game was acting dumb.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't it like keep crashing or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Shit was irritating me.
yeah. You think it was maybe because we played Played Up with mods too? You think it was maybe one
Maybe.
of the mods?
I was actually thinking about it. I actually have mods on there that I don't think I told you I had, and I meant to remove them. So I
That's
think
probably
that
what it is.
was, yeah.
Honestly, I think I'd be fine. I think the only mod I like absolutely need on Played Up is the dash mod. Like,
I need the no doors. I could
oh
be
yeah, no
without the
doors too, no doors
dash,
too.
but the doors, well, no, if I'm playing solo, I need the dash.
Yeah,
But if we're playing multiplayer, I need the no doors. Like if I could only pick one in multiplayer, no doors, because that's so.
yeah. No, I
Mm.
need to. I need to because I need no doors and dash. Because the door,
Yeah,
bro, the sound of the doors, and then like trying to walk
squeaking
through the
shit.
doors when you gotta rush.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, the fucking doors suck.
yeah,
The doors are terrible. And then dash, I
yeah.
need to be fast as fuck, boy.
That's just fuck boy.
Basically, so
Yeah.
that's all that is. All right, cool. Let's get into that Love Is Blind, man. That season 6. I think I don't even know where to begin. Like
Yeah.
I genuinely don't know where to begin on that because this season wasn't even like one couple got married.
One. Literally one. Could have been two, but well, no. Let me not even say that because it was never gonna be two. AD was just delusional.
Low key, high key.
But I think everybody realized that Clay wasn't gonna say yes.
Yeah.
That was obvious. This man literally the whole time he kept talking about how he's going to cheat because it's in his DNA.
Like,
Like
brother,
what?
my brother in Christ. You do
Now I
not
will like it's not hereditary, but
it's
I
not.
will say I can give him a little bit of grace because what you go through can have a lasting impact on you. So him like his dad being the dumbass that he is and like taking his child with him on these escapades,
Yeah,
that is very harmful
that was crazy.
to a child. So I can see how that can affect him. However, I guess now he is doing it, but as you get older, you have to take accountability for who you are and the actions that you make. So Clay being afraid of cheating, that's all on him because he can choose not to be his dad. And I can appreciate that he's going to therapy and I can give him the benefit not the benefit of the doubt. I can appreciate that although it was fucked up for him to go on this to begin with if he wasn't ready. At least he was voicing it to AD and he wasn't just like going along with it. Like, of
Yeah,
course, like it's the dumbest thing in the world for him saying, yeah, I'm so afraid that I'm going to cheat. Just don't cheat. But at least he was honest about that.
yeah. I mean,
And I
the
think
communication was there.
the
I'll give it
communication
that.
was there. And I think AD was just trying to push him into something that he wasn't ready for.
Which
No matter what she said to him, he wasn't going to be ready.
which I want to get on him for that because the literally whole point of the show is to go on there and find somebody that you
You
want to
want to
marry,
marry.
you want to spend the rest of your life with. So
Yeah.
if you're not ready for that, and you going if you are going to keep questioning your ability to um like
Stay
if you
faithful.
right stay faithful, or if you have any questions or any doubts that you're going to be a good husband in the first place, why the hell would you go on that show? Everybody, well, you would think everybody that's on that show is ready to be married. Like,
You
they're
would
going to
think.
this experience, they're trying to find their person,
Yeah.
and they want to get married. So
Like it's
if that's the whole idea and the whole premise of the show, and you're not
why go
ready,
on there.
why the hell would you go on there?
It's not fair to
To the
the other people that you're dating because they could have the mindset like, "Oh, I am 100% ready." And then here you are just like AD and Clay. You're
right,
playing games with someone's heart. That's not okay. That's not okay.
Speaking of playing games, I feel like we can just go like talk about each like couple individually. But
Hmm.
speaking of playing games with people's hearts, that boy Trevor,
I'm
Trevor,
so mad at Trevor because he was my favorite person, my favorite guy on the show. Because he seemed so sweet and so genuine. This man had a whole girlfriend. And yeah, I kind of understand what he was saying. Like, you're with someone, it's toxic, you keep going back and forth, fine, whatever. But you literally, as you're on your way there, talking about how you love this person and that you're going to marry this person, even though you're going on a show where you're about to marry someone else. And then he had the audacity to say, well, she knew that if I found someone. No, absolutely
I'm not
not.
gonna lie.
That is not okay.
Pete, motherfuckers like Trevor, give us men a poor reputation, cause like those are such questionable decisions. You on the plane, you boarding a plane, telling somebody that you love them and asking if they're gonna be there when you get back or whatever the case may be. I was so in when they were in the pods. I was with you. I liked Trevor. I thought he was like one of the more genuine people. We could have been further from the truth.
I know. I
Like
know. He's like the shittiest person there.
like
Honestly, he's worse than Clay.
yeah, definitely.
He's
Definitely.
worse than
Because
Clay.
at least Clay didn't have a whole relationship while
Right.
he was boarding the plane. Like
Right.
Clay might not have been,
He
the
might not have
most
been ready, but
right, he might not have been ready. He might not have been like the most uh like stable when it comes to like the marriage mindset. But at
yeah,
least at least he was like single and
he was
like open,
available to be married.
right, and like
Well, not
right,
emotionally, but
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, maybe not fully emotionally, but I don't know. It's just like, and I wasn't even like I didn't understand or like know the full con or what's the word I'm looking for, extent. I didn't know the full extent of like his relation or like his secret relationship, because
Yeah.
I wasn't really following too much on it. I like heard that he was like in a relationship or whatever the case may be, but I didn't like know.
Yeah.
And kudos to them at the fucking reunion, because they
Absolutely.
got straight to it, and then he was
Who was it? Jessica who said, say it with your chest?
mm-hmm, yeah, yeah,
She
because
was
he
my favorite person. Sorry, real
yeah,
quick. She
yeah,
was my
no,
favorite person at the
yeah,
reunion.
no, Jessica was, she was holding it down.
Because she was calling everybody out
She
and she
was
took accountability for her own shit.
yeah, and she kept it 100 the whole time.
Hmm.
Um,
But yeah, Trevor,
yeah,
piece of shit.
he's crazy, and then but like when I saw those text messages, I was just like, bruh, why the
See, I
fuck are
had a
you on this show?
spoiler because I saw like some of the text. I didn't realize it would be like they got it from the reunion. I thought it was
Mm,
just like someone had found out, but those were literally exactly from the reunion. So I saw the text
mm,
before the reunion.
I didn't. The content of those texts was a complete
Hmm.
surprise to me. I was like, my brother in Christ, buddy,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Why are you on this show? Why are you doing this
Like
experiment?
literally, what was the reason?
You know what they need? They need better they need to do better background checks and like
Casting.
casting.
Well, let's hope Chelsea do it
Who's
because
Chelsea?
she's
Oh yeah,
with
yeah.
Kwame.
Wait, what's her name? Chelsea?
I think so.
I don't know. Kwame's wife is
But
doing the
yeah,
casting
now
now.
that she's doing casting,
Casting.
let's hope. Yeah, her name is Kelsey. Chelsea. Chelsea. Her name is
It's kind
Chelsea.
of late. We need to get some sleep. Well, I mean 8:30 is late for us
Yeah.
at this point. But yeah,
Um,
yeah,
but
they got to do better
better
casting,
background checks.
because ain't no bro, like I'm on and to be honest, I don't really know how you would know somebody's in a relationship, but they gotta figure something out. They gotta like talk to the people's parents, something,
Yeah, like they
because
need references.
for real. because it's getting crazy. Because that's not even the first time that that's happened. Didn't there was like somebody a couple seasons ago who had I think it was some African dude. He had like a whole like wife or some shit like that on the side. I can't remember
I
what
don't
his name
remember.
was. It was like season 3. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
Like they need to I don't know how they would do it, but they need to find people who are genuinely ready for
yeah,
marriage. Not even just people who aren't in relationships who are actually ready because this is ridiculous. Only one couple made it down the aisle.
it
Only
really
two
is.
made it to the bachelor parties.
Yeah,
Like, come on.
with an altar. Yeah,
Like,
um, yeah,
that's
it's kind
so
of
annoying.
ridiculous. They either they need to do better background checks or they need to change the name of the show because love definitely ain't fucking
Honestly,
blind. And, oh, back to Clay ass,
I
bro.
forgot about that. Like, the
Literally,
point of the show is that you don't know what the person looks like, and he just kept
he
pushing
just
her and then go
right.
and say, "I can't marry you if I don't know what you look like." That's the point of the show.
It literally is. He
I
was
actually
just
saw a comment where somebody was like, Clay was never attracted to her because the only thing he ever complimented was her body.
yep, yep.
Like, oh, I
I
never
was
even
just about to
thought
say
about
that.
that.
I was just about to say that, and I didn't even see that comment that you were talking about. But I was
Mm,
literally about to say that. Like, I can't remember one time he told her she was beautiful or like she looked
yeah,
nice. It was just always the body,
always the body.
literally.
Fucked up.
Yeah. And I think low key based off of like their body language and like how they were interacting, I think they still talk
I'm pretty sure.
at the
I've seen
reunion.
people say that too.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
think so.
sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And
Um,
I like AD, but she a dumbass.
yeah, low key, she ignored all them red flags. Like,
But she wanted to point out everybody
yeah,
else's.
yeah,
But
I
I
do.
still have a soft spot for AD. I
Yeah,
like
no,
her. I'm
yeah,
just
no,
like, come on.
definitely
She's like the friend where it's like you will always love her, but she's always with the dumbest people, and
right.
you're just
Making
like,
dumbass
girl,
decisions.
why?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, which couple next? You want to talk about Kenneth and Brittany?
Oh yeah.
The
That was a disappointment.
low
Like I
key,
was so hyped for them, and then it just ended.
they were literally like I felt like at one point they were like top 2 couples,
Definitely. Like,
and
they seemed like
then
they were communicating so well, and then all of a sudden, they showed Kenneth and, Brittany on the boat, and it was just awkward as hell, and since then, it was just like, well, what happened to the
yeah,
relationship?
I was literally about to say, uh, them being on the boat was like ever since then was like everything after that was like a downhill, like a
Yeah,
decline.
right.
Um, that boat scene was awkward as hell. What even was that? Like, why did they show
Right,
that?
why did
Like,
they keep that in there?
streets
I
didn't
guess
need to
to
see that,
show
man.
that they were declining, I don't know,
I
but
guess
it was
foreshadowing.
dumb on their part.
Yeah, and
Like, at
and
that
then
point, they should have just stopped showing them. I'm pretty sure
yeah,
they have couples that they recorded and just decided to edit out. That's what they should have done.
or they could have just edited to a part where they like actually talked
Oh,
instead of just had
yeah.
like it was literally like 45 seconds of them
It
just
was
on the
long
screen
as
not saying
hell.
anything, and we were
Yeah,
looking at each other like what is
yeah,
happening?
right.
Like,
Like,
like
okay.
are they gonna fucking like interact like, and not saying that you gotta say something to your like you don't always like constantly have to be having conversation, but like
Yeah,
why do it's a TV show, why do I need to see the awkward silence?
right,
Like, what
right.
the
That would
fuck?
be, I don't know. That was just so weird.
Yeah, it was,
That was
but
so
yeah,
weird.
no. And then when they got back to
And that
like their
man
real
was on his,
lives, and
yeah,
my man was literally like this the whole
on
time.
his phone the whole time. But the funny thing is, he had made a comment about how I think he said he was present or whatever, but
Yeah.
but
Oh,
they had just edited around it, which I can honestly see because TV producers and stuff they do be editing to make people look worse or to look better. So I don't know like how present he was and how like edited it was, so I will give him the benefit there. that
I don't know.
it could have been edited to make it look way worse. And I'm not saying it's not true, but it definitely
Yeah,
could have been edited
I don't know. I don't know if
to
I'm
make it
gonna
look
give him.
worse.
I'm sorry, I mean to cut you off, but I don't know if I'm gonna give him the benefit because just like when he was on screen, like even if they did edit it to like make it look worse than it was, why was there so much footage for it to look that bad?
That's
He
fair.
he was literally
Yeah.
glued. Look, I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck how much you love your job. You are trying to get or supposedly trying to get married. You're trying to build with this person. You're
Yeah.
trying to connect with them and make sure that you see eye to eye on different values, and so you need to
Hmm.
like connect with them and like talk with them and engage with them. There was a shit ton, way too much
Yeah.
in my opinion. Way too much footage of him just like glued to his phone, ignoring
I
like the
do
stuff that she
agree.
was talking about.
And then it
Um,
was like long periods of
right,
time in one scene. So that makes
literally,
sense.
literally, and
Like it wasn't
even,
just a couple seconds here and there. It was like minutes long of
bruh,
footage.
even when they were in the kitchen or whatever breaking up, he was on his phone.
Yeah.
Right after they broke up, he was on his phone. She's sitting there bawling her fucking eyes out, and he was like, "Okay, we good?"
Yeah.
Like, brother, talk to that late. Like, hello,
Yeah.
do something. Like, he was. I don't know. I I don't know. I feel like
Yeah.
he was just. I honestly don't know. I don't know what his whole situation is, but I'm glad they friends. I'm glad they
Yeah.
talked it out, and they also had really good communication. Even though he was on his phone like
Yeah.
90% of the time, he was on the screen when they got
Yeah.
back home. But no, they also had really good communication, which is surprising because they were both kind of young, right? They were like 25,
Yeah.
24, which
They're younger than
doesn't
us.
make sense to me. Get
That he's a
get
principal.
no, it doesn't make sense to
Oh.
me that you are 24 on Love Is Blind trying to get married. Like your life ain't even started yet, and you trying to get
Yeah.
married. But I mean,
That's true.
people.
Some people ready
Yeah, I was gonna
different
say, people.
times.
Yeah, yeah.
I just
So
thought it was interesting that he was a principal so young. So I'm like, how?
true. Yeah, that is true. Um,
But
I don't know. He might be a different kind of principal. I ain't never had no principals that engaged with the students in the family
I don't
as
know.
he
Maybe it's like a
supposedly was.
smaller school,
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
like not a big school, like, our high school type of thing.
Yeah, yeah, maybe. I don't know,
Mm-mm.
but I don't know. That whole thing was weird. He was. I just felt like I don't know. Maybe some kind of switch flipped. So maybe he wasn't like
Yeah.
interested anymore. But he was on his phone way too much.
I
It
did see
just.
a comment where someone was like, his mood changed after his conversation with AD, and someone was like, maybe he was trying to get validate. Well, he saw Clay and AD as like a strong black couple,
Mhm.
and he had only dated. I think he said he had only
He
dated black
did. He
women.
did say that.
So someone was like, maybe he was looking for validation from, AD and Clay that, you know, dating outside of his race is cool. And because he didn't get it, maybe this switch flipped. I don't know. It's a lot of
I don't know.
speculation. I kind of wish they would have addressed. All they did was like they just kept coding over it by talking about how they're friends and all of that stuff. I wish they
Yeah.
would have addressed more.
Yeah.
Like it's not
Cause
our business, but I don't know. It just feels like it was an unfinished story.
I mean, sure, it's not our business, but that's what the point of the reunion is. You're supposed to like talk
That's
and like
true.
go over like the show and like thought processes. What thought
That's
processes and all that. So I don't know. I mean, it is what it is, but
yeah.
I don't know. I just thought that whole situation was weird.
Okay.
Um, what is it like? Two more couples? I don't want to talk about Jeremy and Sarah Ann as a couple.
That's fine by
Yeah,
me.
fuck them. They
Honestly.
they. You know what I do want to say about Sarah Ann though?
She's delusional.
She got to be a Virgo because she was swearing up and down that she wasn't doing anything wrong,
Right. And
ma'am.
she barely apologized. Like
Yeah,
she
that
didn't acknowledge shit at
Yeah,
all.
no, that little whack ass apology she gave at the end. No, she was
Yeah.
just I feel like the only reason she even apologized right there, is because they had a shit ton of heat on them. Like everybody was on
Yeah.
their ass at
Otherwise,
the
she wouldn't
reunion.
have.
Yeah,
She's a Scorpio, by the way.
oh okay, damn, they got everybody information on. She
Facts.
got Virgo in her chart
Star
though, a
sign.
1000%. She like her rising is Virgo or her moon is Virgo. Something is Virgo. She got
Gotta
Virgo in there
be.
somewhere. And this is
Cause
coming from a Virgo moon. The she yeah, she got Virgo somewhere in there. But I like how Laura handled it, or Lauren, what's her name?
Laura.
Yeah, I like how she handled it. I
Hmm.
like her. I think she knows what she knows what she wants. I think she's a
She
very
knows
strong
her
woman.
worth.
Yeah, she knows her worth, and I'm glad that she is in a relationship with. I don't know who the hell she is in a relationship with, but hopefully they work out because
Yeah,
I think she deserves it.
I
Fuck
agree.
Jeremy.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see who's left. Chelsea and Jimmy.
Mm,
Chelsea.
so fucking annoying. I'm not even, I just want to say, I don't want to talk about the Megan Fox thing. I don't care.
I don't either.
She literally said, that's what people say. She's not the one who said it. Whatever.
I don't
She
want to
is
talk about it either.
so annoying. She's so insecure.
It's
And
actually
I
ridiculous.
have, like, I'm an insecure person. I have my insecurities, but, like, it was too much. And trying to project your insecurities onto someone else, especially how hard and persistent she was about it, that can weigh someone down. Like, I can
Hmm.
only imagine what Jimmy was going through, because he's like, I love you. Like, I'm trying to prove to you that I love you, and here you are saying that I don't love you because of
Yeah,
stuff that you're hearing. And then when I ask you to provide me like some proof about the things that you're hearing, you want to break down and start crying. Okay.
yeah. It's just I don't even know where to begin on Chelsea. She's just and like you, I don't want to address the Megan Fox thing because whatever. Everybody got their own opinion on that, but I kind of feel like they didn't actually no, they didn't at all. I feel like they should have like went harder on her
Mm-hmm.
at the reunion. I don't think they even really
They
said
didn't at
anything to
all.
her or to them period about their relationship. And
No, like they were all just being buddy buddy with Chelsea all of a
which
sudden.
is
Well, because it's been a year, I guess. And yeah, they can mend those friendships, but they need to call her out for her shit.
low
And she
key.
didn't even address or like own up to how like overbearing that was.
Yeah. And I get that the whole Jimmy's friend situation. I get that you can be
Mm.
like uncomfortable with him having a friend that he has slept with before. But
Mm-hmm.
like he asked you not to bring that up in front of the
On
cameras because he
camera.
didn't want his friend's business out there. And then
Right.
here she is bringing it up on the cameras, putting
And
his
then she
friend's
went
business out there.
And then she used a dumbass excuse. I didn't even realize the cameras were there
Yeah,
because it
okay.
was like a heat of the moment thing or whatever. That line pissed me off because her whole time being on there was very calculated. I don't care what she says, I don't care what anyone else says. She was very calculated about when she was saying things. Like
I see that.
like you knew, and I don't care how frustrated I am, there's things that you don't say. And something like that, and no matter how upset you are, like you just know not to say it, especially when it's not related to you. Like that's their business. And of course, if they got married, she would have to deal with it and all that stuff, but that is their business to tell
Yep.
or not tell. Like that's not okay, and I don't care about her excuses. I don't care if they're on good terms. I don't care. That's not okay. That's
Right.
not your business to tell.
He told her that in confidence and then she got upset. she got drunk one day. She got upset because he left the house and then
Right.
just blasted it all over, and now the whole world knows. So yeah,
Right.
no, that's
Like,
definitely not
how is
okay.
he supposed to trust you?
Right,
You guys are supposed to get married, and he can't even trust you not to say something that he told you in
right.
confidence.
But I do think that they are still dating
Oh,
because
absolutely.
that might be the reason I was having this. I had this thought earlier, and then I was talking to Dusty McCall. Shout out Dusty McCall, and she had the same thought. But I think that them still being together is probably like the main reason why they didn't like go in on her at the reunion.
Oh,
Because
absolutely.
if they weren't together, they definitely would have like called her out on all that BS.
I
She
don't
was
know because she was everybody's friend and everybody wanted to be buddy buddy. I didn't really see anybody calling each other out. Everyone was taking up for their
except
friends.
for Sarah Ann and Jeremy.
Yeah. Well, nobody likes them though.
True. So
That's why they were being so,
yeah, I
yeah.
definitely don't like Jeremy though. Cause
Yeah.
like how like why would you send your location and then lie about
Mhm.
where you were? Why are you lying about where you are
Why are you out till 6 in the morning with someone else?
when you have a
That
whole fiance at the crib?
yeah, and it's not even just like if you were out with your friends till 6 in the morning, I wouldn't question it. But this is somebody who you were dating in the
Right.
pods who messaged you afterwards, even though you were engaged, to say, well, if you're still open to it,
Right.
here I am.
Right.
That's not okay.
At all. And I just don't understand how they don't understand how that's an issue. Like they were just going about it like, oh yeah, just we were
I
talking.
wonder if
We only went
Sarah
to her
Ann is
house
like
one
the
time.
youngest child,
Mm, yeah.
because if so, that would honestly make sense in my head.
I it makes to me it makes sense that she got Virgo in her birth chart because
You're
the
sticking
motherfuckers.
with it.
Yeah, I'm sticking with that because the motherfuckers. Um, you can't tell them that they were wrong because they going to tell you a million ways that they were right. So yeah, I'm sticking with that. I'm sticking with that. She got Virgo in her chart. But yeah, no, I'm just
You
yeah
just called yourself out.
yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm like that anymore,
I got
or
Virgo in
not
my
as much,
sun.
not as much.
No, Virgo is my rising.
Mm.
My sun and moon are Leo.
I was like, how you got Virgo in your sun and you a Leo?
I'm a Leo.
But I was like,
Yeah.
well, yeah. I mean, Leo and Virgo, same month. So,
Yeah.
but but yeah. Did you
On
huh?
said they got on my nerves.
Yeah, I
Sarah
think
Ann and Chelsea, the most annoying people this
yeah.
season. And
I'm
I
glad.
stick by that.
I'm very happy that they didn't show a lot of Sarah Ann because I would have threw something at the
Yeah,
TV
right.
because she. Oh my god.
Someone had made a good point about how Love is Blind now focuses more on the drama
Yeah,
aspect
it
than the
does.
actual love and relationship part.
Yeah, because
And like I didn't even pay it like I when I watch shows, like sometimes I'm like really focusing in, sometimes I'm just watching for like the entertainment part of it. I didn't even realize that it's more
mm-hmm,
drama is romance at this point.
yeah,
And like obviously it makes sense because it's reality TV and reality TV is always drama, but the first season of Love is Blind, it didn't focus on the drama.
exactly. Like, of
So
course,
I
there
don't know.
was drama. Like with
Yeah.
the lady who wasn't sure she wanted to date the guy because he was I think he was
Oh
short or something
yeah.
like that, and the
Yeah.
lady who gave her dog the wine out of the glass and
Yeah.
then she took a sip from the glass.
I
That's
forgot
some
about her.
yeah, but
But
she was
yeah.
I don't even remember what her name was, but she was annoying as hell. But that point is proven because this whole time we've been talking about Love Is Blind, we haven't even mentioned Johnny and Amy, and they the one fucking couple that well we mentioned that one couple got married, but we haven't even talked
Yeah.
about them. There's nothing to talk
And
about.
then they really didn't showcase them.
They didn't.
They did not showcase
They
them.
talked
Like
about
every
them
now and
briefly,
then they sprinkled them in.
right?
Oh yeah, and then at the reunion.
Like 2 minutes, if max, if that. Yeah.
Like the
The
whole
the
point
one
of the
healthy
show
couple.
is to do what they did, and they didn't even pay any attention to that.
Right. It's literally it's low key kind of sick. Like how you gonna advertise the show as Love Is Blind, and then the only blind love on the show you barely even showcase. Like
Right. You
it's
didn't even
insane.
recognize it.
Right.
And then all the questions that people had were for the toxic couples. Like,
Literally.
okay,
It's
okay.
crazy. But yeah, no, that's I mean, we gonna keep watching it regardless.
Oh, absolutely.
Love is
And I'm
definitely
gonna
not
keep bitching
blind.
about it.
We gonna
No,
keep watching it. We gonna keep bitching about it. Love definitely isn't blind. But I'm ready for season 7.
I am
So
too.
let's get it. Cool.
Absolutely.
That's I think that'll wrap it up. Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about or mention?
I do not.
Cool. I think that's gonna wrap it up. All right, folks. We thank y'all for listening to episode 2. Like I said at the beginning of the podcast, we are gonna try to get these episodes out a little bit more often than once every 7 blue moons.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, make sure y'all, if y'all watching on YouTube, like the video. If you're watching on Spotify, I don't know what you do on Spotify, but do whatever you do on there. Like, rate. I don't know what it is.
I
Um,
don't know either.
yeah, I don't know. Check out our links. We do stream. I'm gonna be streaming on the 15th. We're recording this on the 14th. Hopefully, we get this up on the 15th.
Yeah.
I think we can. I think we can.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, check out both of our links. I'm gonna put them in the description of everything. Um, yeah, I think that's it.
Absolutely.
All right,
Bye, everybody.
bye.